The river rose against my knees, black water pulling hard on me. Every fear I tried to hide was staring back from the tide. I carried stones inside my chest, old regrets I never left, and the current dragged me down till I could barely make a sound. Then your voice moved through the waves like a lighthouse in the rain. Jesus in the cold river, standing where the waters rise, holding out his scarred hands like fire against the night. When my soul was sinking under and the current stole my breath, you were walking through the darkness, pulling life from what was left. The moon hung heavy over me, like heaven waiting silently, and every wound beneath my skin started learning hope again. I thought the flood would take me home, but grace was deeper than the cold. Every chain beneath the water breaking quietly from me, and the dawn rose through the silence like mercy through the trees. Jesus in the cold river, still carrying me to peace. Where the water meets the morning, your love keeps calling me ahead. Walked 1,000 silent roads with dust collecting on my soul. The night was colder than before, and I forgot what hope was for. Through the wind and bitter rain, I heard you whisper through my pain, like thunder rolling through the hills. Your mercy found me standing still. You are the God of the wilderness, fire when the night grows thin, the voice that calls me through the shadows and leads my my tired heart again. I built my home with fragile hands, out of pride and shifting sand, till every wall came crashing down, and grace was all I finally found. Like a lantern in the distance, you kept leading me back home. You are the God of the wilderness, still breathing life into these bones, turning deserts into gardens, making broken hearts your home. Your light keeps calling me forward. I ran through valleys made of smoke, with tired lungs and heavy bones. Every road I chose alone only led me farther from home. And the night broke open wide, like heaven tearing through the sky. And in the middle of my fear, I could finally hear Jesus in the wildfire, calling through the flame, standing in the wreckage, speaking softly to my shame. When the whole I found God inside the ashes. I found mercy in your name. I buried hope beneath the dirt, convinced my soul could never heal. Still your love moved through the earth, like roots beneath the barren field. Every storm became a doorway, every scar became a sign. You were walking through the ruins, every single step beside me. Jesus in the wildfire, light against the dark, breathing life into the ruins, reaching for my heart. And even in the burning, your grace remains the same. I found God inside the breaking, I found freedom in your name. Like the dawn behind the mountain, your love was always there. And I was heavy on my chest, like storm clouds hanging in the west. Every step felt unsure, every prayer less secure. I carried out like heavy chains, dragging loudly through the rain, till your voice cut through the cold like a fire against my soul. Through the forest of my fear, you were always drawing near. Jesus, hold the lantern high, lead us through the darkest night. When the road begins to vanish, be the fire in our eyes. Through the valleys and the shadows, through the wind and through the fire. Jesus, hold the lantern high. I tried to build my hope from dust, but fragile things eventually rust. Still your mercy stood like stone, calling wandering hearts back home. And when the mountains shake beneath us and the sky forgets the dawn, your love will be the river that keeps carrying us on. Jesus, hold the lantern high, let your light outlive the night. Every broken soul is searching for a place to come alive, and your grace keeps burning brighter like the sunrise after storms. Jesus, hold the lantern high, lead our weary hearts back home. Through the ashes and the silence, your light is leading on. I wore my shame like winter rain, cold smoke running through my veins. Every road I walked alone turned my heart to brittle stone. And your voice cut through the dark like an ember, like a spark. Hope was breathing in the dust before I ever learned to trust. Now the ashes learn to sing, now the broken bells will ring. Every scar became a window for the light to enter in. Turn sorrow into streams, turn my ruins into dreams. And the fire that once consumed me brought these weary bones to life. I was lost beneath the fear, still your mercy found me here. Like the dawn behind the night, like the mountains filled with light. Now the ashes learn to sing, place your love has been. Like the sunrise through the trees, you brought my tired heart to peace. The ground beneath us started breaking, old foundations slowly shaking. Every empire built by fear, falling louder year by year. Then the silence split like thunder, rolling through the ruined sky. There is God in the trembling earth, in the cracking stone beneath us. When the mountains lose their strength, in the ocean's rising rage. Watch my pride collapse at last. Still your mercy stood unbroken like a lighthouse through the blast. Every wall I built around me could not stand against your river. There is God in the trembling earth, still your voice becomes the anthem, calling weary hearts away. Oh, and the ruins start singing as the morning finally comes. The harbor burned beneath the rain, smoking salt filled every wave. I watched the ships I built with pride sink slowly with the turning tide. Then your voice rolled through the thunder like a lighthouse through the black. You are the God of the burning harbor, standing where the waters rise. When the storm tests through my defenses and the fear consumes like the dawn that storms can't chase. Every wreckage tells a story, every scar reveals the shore. God of the burning harbor, anchor now my restless heart. Past the waves and distant thunder, your light still calls me home. Snow kept falling on the silence, covering the roads behind us. Every prayer froze in the air, like smoke disappearing somewhere. I was buried underneath all the weight I couldn't speak. Every fear became a stone, pulling deeper through my soul. Then your voice broke through the white, like fire underneath the ice. Jesus, beneath the avalanche, standing where the mountains break. When the cold became my kingdom and the dark consumed my faith, you were there beneath the wreckage, calling softly through the storm, like a flame that keeps on burning when the whole world feels gone. Began to crack where your mercy touched the earth. Every frozen part inside me started learning how to live. Jesus, beneath the avalanche, still alive inside the storm, turning ruins into rivers, turning strangers into home. Through the wide and endless silence, your light kept leading me ahead. I spent years beneath the weight of all the ghosts I couldn't face, building walls around my heart just to keep the dark apart. But silence only grew more loud, like thunder hidden in the clouds. And every road I tried to run led me back to what I'd become. Then a whisper broke the night, like the dawn breaking through my eyes. When God calls my name, even shadows lose their power. Even broken roots can rise, like flowers after storm. When God calls my name, every chain inside me shatters, and the fear I carried for so long finally lets me go. I was wandering through the cold, trying hard to save my soul, but grace was waiting patiently in the ruins underneath me. Like the river finds the ocean, like the morning finds the sky, your love kept chasing after me till I finally came alive. When God calls my name, all the mountains start to tremble. Every buried dream awakens like fire beneath the snow. When God calls my name, I remember who I am, not abandoned in the darkness, but held within your hands. And the night gives way to mercy. Every single time you speak, sand was gathering in my lungs underneath the burning sun. Every mile felt the same, every prayer without a name. Then your voice rose through the wind, like water touching desert skin. Jesus in the desert choir, singing through the dust and flame, calling tired souls to freedom like the rain before it came. Oh, 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 oh. I built altars out of fear, still your mercy follow close. Like a river, no keeps carrying